I'm John and welcome to John's Box, my YouTube channel, and to another edition of the 10 largest cities outside of England in the United Kingdom in order of size. Now today it's the turn of the 8th largest, which is Newport in Wales. If you're in England you'll always say it's Newport Gwent. Population around about 150,000 depending which statistics you look at. And Newport actually gained city status 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. I don't really think I've been to Newport actually, maybe through it on the M4, been to Cardiff, been to Barry Island, but never to Newport. And the only thing I've ever associated the city with is the passport office, because I remember once my mum had to travel to Newport to pick up my passport. Just pop Newport under the Welsh flag here. What else? As I've mentioned, there's quite a lot of hidden gems about Newport. A lot of positives, negatives, well. They've been very difficult to find. There are some perhaps misconceptions, which I've also covered in the negatives. By the way, there are several cities in the world with the same name. Namely in the United States, there's Newport, Rhode Island. I think that's correct. There's one in Belgium, but with a slightly different spelling. The question is there a port at Newport? Maybe you could tell me. Is there actually a port functioning from Newport? That's interesting because I haven't actually found that out. I've actually just Googled to see whether Newport does actually have a port, and it says, as Wales' leading general cargo port, the Port of Newport supports 4,100 jobs nationally and annually contributes 275 million to the economy. So, yes, absolutely, there is a port at Newport. There's one also in Barry Island, and I guess there's one in Cardiff. Make yourself comfortable and take a look at fun facts.
In your heart until I come to you.
Harry Houdini challenged the police in Newport. It was in Newport where the great illusionist performed some of his most spectacular feats and got himself arrested in the process. In March 1913, Houdini announced he was going to jump handcuffed from Newport Bridge and free himself of his shackles. Thousands flocked to the bridge to see him make his dive. However, he first sent a car along containing a lookalike wearing a swimming costume, and while the police were busy dealing with the imposter, Houdini climbed up onto one of the bridge's buttresses and leapt into the water below. He resurfaced, free of his chains, further down the river, and swam to a nearby waiting boat, having suffered only a broken toe from his fall. The tiny toilets turned theatre space, which from a distance could be any small building. On closer inspection, the gentleman's sign gives it away as an old public loo. But inside, the recently revamped building is home to a tiny theatre space. What performances has it hosted? You tell me. summary then, Newport is a wonderful place to live because of its excellent schools, scenic views and lively sporting and entertainment scene. There is the downside, but practically every city has problems with crime, housing and the lack of whatever there is a lack of. They say that Newport is more English than Welsh, but all of Newport is in Wales. Most of Chester is in Wales, but we always think of it as an English city, which it is. There you have it. Well, I hope you enjoyed all that. Don't forget to comment, particularly if you live in Newport or around Newport or you work there, and tell me what you think, because the best content is your feedback. I'd like to know more about this city. Next month, or rather I shouldn't say next month, but next time, it'll be the turn of Scotland. Following Inverness, it will be Dundee, which is the 7th largest city in the United Kingdom outside England. We'll find out all about that one. That will be coming in some time to come, hopefully around the summer months. Don't forget there are a host of other videos here on my channel which you can look at. Also the 10 largest cities in England series. And that's it for today. Have a lovely day, and because I'm recording in the morning, so I'm going to say have a lovely day and see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.